Across the corners of comics, cinema, and pop culture, two names roar loudest when the topic is pure, unadulterated destruction: Hulk and Godzilla. Both are icons of chaos and power, embodiments of wrath, and the ultimate challenge to any force that dares stand in their way. Yet a single question remains, echoing through the imagination of fans around the world: who is truly the king of destruction? Let's begin with Hulk, the green-skinned engine of rage. Born from a catastrophic surge of gamma radiation, Dr. Bruce Banner was transformed into something primal, unstoppable, the personification of anger made flesh. Hulk's strength is quite literally without limit. The angrier he gets, the stronger, faster, and more indestructible he becomes. Skyscrapers crumble beneath his fists. Tanks are hurled aside like children's toys. Entire armies tremble at the mere mention of his name. There's a reason they call him the strongest one there is. But Hulk is more than sheer power. He's a creature torn between intellect and instinct, destruction and remorse. Now, scale upward to something ancient and colossal. Godzilla, king of the monsters, a walking natural disaster, the nuclear titan who rose from the depths to remind humanity of its fragility. Godzilla is not simply a monster, but a living allegory for the planet's fury, radioactive breath that melts steel, scales that shrug off missiles, a tail that shatters bridges and dams. In some tales, Godzilla reigns as a rampaging force of annihilation. In others, he is an unlikely guardian, but always the dominant presence wherever he treads. Cities writhe in ruin in his wake, tidal waves unmake coastlines, and nothing stands long when Godzilla marches. So what happens when these two unstoppable forces collide? Picture it, a trembling metropolis skyline, billowing with ash and panic. Godzilla's monstrous silhouette looms against a sky awash in red sunrise. Each thunderous step sending aftershocks through the earth. Then a green blur rockets down from above, landing with a shockwave that shatters windows for miles. Hulk rises, muscles bulging, eyes locked on the towering behemoth before him. The first move belongs to Hulk. Seething with fury, he launches himself at Godzilla, scaling the thick armored hides, tearing at it with fists that have split continental plates. Godzilla's tail lashes out, scattering debris like a hurricane. Hulk is sent hurtling, only to land more enraged than before. With a roar, Godzilla unleashes his radioactive breath. Buildings melt, roads are glassed. Hulk charges straight through the inferno, skin sizzling but healing instantly, rage fueling every fiber. Blow for blow, it's an apocalypse unleashed. Hulk leaps sky-high, coming down like a comet on Godzilla's head. Godzilla bites, wrestles, swings his spiked tail, sending Hulk hundreds of feet before he claws his way back. Their battle transforms the city into an unrecognizable wasteland. Hulk lifts a toppled skyscraper and hurls it. Godzilla swats it aside, trampling the wreckage beneath nuclear-weighted feet. Both creatures are forces of nature in their own right. Hulk's power is unyielding and adaptive. The more punishment he takes, the mightier he becomes. Godzilla, too, endures beyond reason. His regenerative abilities mythic, his body a fortress of atomic energy. Each wound inflicted only fuels their persistence. Hulk's victories have toppled entire super teams. Godzilla has survived everything from meteor strikes to planetary extinction events. The question, then, is not simply who is the king of destruction, but what kind of destruction. Hulk is pure, personal devastation. The fury unleashed up close. His footprint marked by shattered steel, broken stone, and crushed opposition. Godzilla's destruction is panoramic, seismic. He unmakes environments, introduces chaos to order, redefines the boundary between human achievement and insignificance. Hulk is the cataclysm within the grenade that shatters the room. Godzilla is the hurricane, the earthquake, the god among monsters. As the battle rages on, neither titan yields. The city falls. Nature reclaims twisted remnants. Hulk, battered and bloodied, but grinning, squares off in the crater, while Godzilla howls, the sound echoing for miles. Who wins? Perhaps no one, perhaps both, because destruction in their hands is less a contest and more a statement, a reminder that in the end, something always remains stronger, wilder, more unstoppable than what came before. So who is the king of destruction? Maybe it's the green Goliath, standing defiant amid the wreckage. Maybe it's the atomic monster, marching resolutely into the sea as the earth quakes beneath his steps. But one thing's certain: when these two meet, nothing is ever the same again. And in that, perhaps, they both deserve the crown.